Welcome to the Arc Frequency. Today we're diving into Arc Raiders with ETTNIX from Sweden.
Let's go, let's go.
He's known for his incredible Fortnite skills, but like the rest of us, he can't wait to get into the server slam.
Yup.
I'm your host, Arc Krader, and we'll talk creation, gameplay, design, and everything that makes Arc Raiders special.
100%, 100%.
First of all, ETTNIX, welcome. And can you tell me a little more about yourself and how you got into content creation?
Yeah, of course, of course. So pretty much I've been streaming for like 13 and a half years.
Wow.
Only been doing it full time though for the past I would say 7 now. And pretty much what like boosted the career was that I was rank 1 in the world in Fortnite.
Yeah.
And that kind of gave me the capital to start going full time.
Okay.
And then like I've always known I want to game and stuff. You know, gaming is fun. So it was just like very lucky like that streaming just became like a thing, and then I was very good at video games. So that's kind of what got me into it. I just wanted to play video games and teach people like how to get better. And that's pretty much what I've been doing. Like it's just like I played Fortnite, got rank 1, then I moved on to like other battle royales, got like top ranks in there, and that's pretty much what I've been doing. I've just been bouncing around for the past like 6 years, you know, looking for that new home until I finally played Arc Riders in 2023.
Yeah.
That's when we knew. That's when we knew this is the new Fortnite. Like this is it.
Oh, I'm so sorry to have to interrupt you. My wife keeps calling me. One second. Yeah. Hey.
The real endgame boss, the wife.
Sorry about that. So I did notice you have an insane repertoire of Fortnite wins as well. And Fortnite has a significantly higher speed. It's a battle royale and overall really a different kind of game. So what exactly drew you to the world of Arc Raiders?
I would say it's just the extraction. Like I played every extraction game. I'm just a massive fan of battle royales and like the extraction genre. But I think a lot of things that people will notice is that Arc Raiders is a very different game from like the veteran players compared to the new players, where like veteran players will have a lot. They would bring in a bunch of zip lines. They will use their grappling gun. Like the movement becomes pretty fast when people start learning the game, and that's what we noticed. Like the first, like the grappling gun was pretty crazy, and that really changed the game to like be way more fun. So I think as long as they don't remove the grapple gun, I think we're chilling on like then you can do some fun plays and stuff.
Okay.
But I know I have heard a lot of people complain that they don't think it fits into the, as you said, the pacing of the game. But I think it fits perfectly, you know.
You are now a full-time Fortnite streamer, if I could call you that. What would Arc Raiders have to do in order to make you switch games?
I'm already switching. Like
Wow.
I already know I'm switching. Arc Raider is gonna be like my end game goal now. Like that's where I'm putting all my time. I have full faith in Arc Raiders that it's gonna pop the frick off, you know,
Yeah.
to the moon.
I'm thinking the same thing. I'm very excited for this game, and I think Arc Raiders is an instant win. No doubt about it. I browsed your YouTube channel, and you're definitely a top-notch player. Besides just winning games with an insane amount of kills, how do you approach a new idea for a video?
It's like I haven't done too much YouTube now in the past because it's not my, for Arc I will, but like for me, because I'm the type of player that like I only watch good players and I only watch like educational content where I want to be better, and that's kind of like the content that I make as well. Like I'm gonna make guides,
Yeah.
cool like montages and stuff. But that's just how because that's what I prefer to watch. So I kind of just make the same.
Yeah, I understand. I like guides as well, and I prefer it over gameplay actually.
Yeah. I can
And
feel that.
And what tools or workflows defines your style?
I am no editing, no nothing. I go raw dog. I do like 2-minute videos. I go straight to the point. I show everything instantly. No like because I don't care that much about the YouTube in itself. Like I just want to get guides out quick and fast that are like straight to the point.
Okay. Well, as you already know, the Server Slam starts tomorrow, and you also played in previous tests.
Yep.
What stands out most to you in the design of Arc Raiders?
Probably the shotguns. The Embark just can't make good shotguns, I guess. We have been in a war with them since the finals. And obviously, because I played so much of the finals and I played so much of Arc, It's very clear that like we can say like this, it took them at least 2 years to nerf the shotguns because now we finally got a nerf. So I think that's like their design choices of some weapons is a little bit questionable,
Okay.
but hopefully it will be changed now to the server test. I'm super excited
Yeah.
to see if they've actually changed it now when more people get to like say like this is not good. I'm super excited to see that.
So you already told me about the shotgun, but what else would you like to see in upcoming updates?
I would say I would like it, but I think what the game needs is some end game items like really sought after. The game doesn't really have anything right now. There's like you can get the Tempest, which is like the end game gun, or the Vulcan, which is also like an end game gun, and you get them quite easily, and it's
Yeah.
not like it's not hard to get really. Like in the last test, we were like fully decked out in BIS like after the first day. It's very easy when you know where you're going, and I think that like I don't mind it because I like just the PvP. It also makes like, oh, if there's cheaters, it's fine. I just go get a new set pretty easily. But when they're they're still good to have like some crazy cool items like there could be a mod where you could double jump, like that's never coming, but something like that totally like changes where it's like, oh, I really want this item, something to chase after.
So your suggestion would be like more guns, more skills, more just more.
I don't know, more. I don't care that much. More is less for me. I rather have good. Like I rather just make them like they could definitely add like a new legendary gun. But I wouldn't mind like some legendary mods that are because like before the best mod in the game in the last test, it was pretty much a 20% rate of fire stock. That was like the best item in the game you could have on your weapon.
Okay.
And that's like, yeah, it's not that hard. It wasn't that hard to get. And that's when people can get like bored because most people, especially if we go through like if you take Tarkov or Delta Force or ABI, like the red items, the one that are like worth shitload of money, or like when you get like the best armor or anything like that. Arc doesn't really have anything like that. That's what I think most people is gonna miss, especially if they're expecting when they've only played like the last tech test and they haven't played all the other tests. They're like, oh, but you just wait until launch. They're gonna throw in like some crazy stuff. I was like, I don't know about that, but let's hope. But I don't know because again, they've never done it before, so we're just following a pattern. So it would be crazy to see if they just go out of that pattern all of a sudden. Because it was the same. I'm afraid that stuff could potentially be super broken. As last tech test, there was an issue with you could get into all the key rooms without actually using keys.
Yeah.
And obviously that breaks the economy. Even though the game doesn't really have a real economy because there's not an auction house or a trader like player market. But people that were abusing it were obviously getting like tons and tons of stacks of like best attachments, grappling hooks, tempests. And that does destroy the economy in a way. And like that's been in testing for a long time and it was still broken. I'm scared now if they add like a full new map with a bunch of new stuff, like how broken is that gonna be? Because there hasn't been any testing except internal testing. So yeah, I'm a little bit scared. I'm a little bit scared.
Well, I mean, actually, that is probably what this test is for. So, I mean, in a way, we are lucky, but in another way, Embark could really learn from this as well.
100%, 100%.
I could see them taking a lot of notes, and I mean, the community is also really fast with whatever is wrong with the game, so they'll just have to look it up on Twitter or YouTube, and they'll instantly see what they have to change.
Yeah. It's the same now. For example, like the shield mechanic, the shield swap has been in the game since forever. And we've been pretty vocal, the people that have played for a while, like all the other tests were like, this is not good, but they don't want to, they kept it because they wanted to test it now. So now when it was in the public, when a lot of people could play, they finally were like, okay, now we see that it's too bad. The shield swap was pretty obvious, like this is not good for the game.
Yeah.
But it was still in for like 2 years. So I'm super happy to see that they finally changed their mind because I think the game's going to be 10 times better without that. So I'm guessing patch notes will drop tomorrow before the tech test. And it's going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting to read the patch notes.
There was another thing I would like to address because in online games, the community always plays a big role. Personally, I think that players act differently in every game. I mean, somebody could hypothetically say that the Battlefield community is much more patient than the Call of Duty community, for example. However, I think those are a lot of the same players and they just play a different role in every game. Compared to music, for example, if you listen to 150 beats per minute, you're gonna get hyped versus staying cool on 60 beats. How were your engagements with the community and the players in general in Arc Raiders?
I mean, are we talking in game or in like chat when we're streaming? Because in game,
Both.
I've noticed one thing.
Yeah.
Like in game, people are very friendly in Arc Raiders.
Hmm.
I'm not though. I kill everybody I see on sight. But
It's still PvP.
exactly, that's what I'm saying as well. But I've played like every extraction. Most people Arc, everybody just feel, I don't know, they just feel like, yo, just go with the vibes, man. We're just chilling here. That's like how I feel the players are. The community in themselves seems, because it's so new now. Like no one really knew about Arc until this tech test that was now 5 months ago, and it just boomed like crazy. And I think everybody is just like I would say 90% is just like riding high right now. They love the game. They don't know really what's coming or what's been. They're just, the game is amazing at what we got to test at the tech test. And then you have a small percentage that's like, it's third person, bro. It's garbage. Uh, but I would say overall, everyone's super happy and super positive. They're all in like the honeymoon phase right now.
I have my thoughts on third person versus first person view because I think it's not really something you can just switch. Some games do it, but I think they built a whole game around third person, and this game wouldn't be able to be played well in first person view, but that's a whole different discussion. For example, the finals is also from Embark. That's a first person game, but its pace is much higher. And you play some finals as well. Do you think its community differs from Arc Raiders?
Oh yeah. I feel like the finals players are super elitists. They think that game is the best shooter game in the world, and everybody who plays it is the best player in the world.
Okay.
Which I don't feel at all Arc is. So they definitely differ a lot, I would say.
Yeah, and I do think there are probably many players who played both, like yourself as well. And I mean, do you think that players take a different role in every game, or is it something that just crossed my mind?
I can definitely see some people doing it. I'm pretty the same, but obviously sometimes people just want to change. Like if you were a different certain way in some game, you're like, I didn't really like where this led me. I'm gonna go a different path next time. Kind of like when you start a new job or something, new friends. You're like, I'm gonna change how I act. So I definitely, yeah, I can definitely see people, like some people might be away in the finals, but then like when I go to Arc, I'm not gonna be that way anymore.
Okay.
100%.
We are both creators. One of us much more expertise though. This is my first collaboration. I could imagine there would be others that will try to start their content with the release of Arc Raiders. Do you have advice for new creators?
As someone who's streamed for 13 years, when people ask like, oh, do you have any tips and tricks or anything? It's like, as you said, a new game is always like the best thing to start, because then you can actually gain attraction for something. Like starting now, I want to become a Fortnite creator. That's like almost impossible. Everybody's so set in stone. So the timing is one thing, and then it's like either you super attractive, you're super funny, or you're extremely good at the game.
Yeah.
Those are like three pillars that you can like go into.
Okay.
And that's just lucky as hell. But it's also never expect anything. Like when I tell people that ask for like, oh, do you have? I usually say you're already failing, because you're already expecting something. Like you're expecting to get views, you're expecting to get followers, you're expecting to get subs. If you're asking for advice, just stream for fun. Like that's all it is.
I think that's really good advice.
Click go live and have fun. Don't care about anything, because when you're expecting something and you don't get that back, you get bored. And that's when you quit. Yeah, that is my biggest one for all new.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you're not going to stream 13, 14 hours a day if you're bored. Like you just go offline, and then it's gone. Like when you're new, consistency is everything.
Yeah, really good advice. And what can people expect from you when Arc Raiders launches?
Woo! Rank 1, baby. Rank 1, baby. But yeah, a lot of guides as well. I've been the highest level in every test so far, so I'm like probably gonna do that now and then use that. And like I said, ask someone of like, oh, listen to me, I know a lot, But obviously they have mentioned something about like leaderboards and these trials and stuff that we don't know anything really about. It's very vague what they're saying, but stuff like that. But mostly it's just gonna be like streaming like 15 hours a day, just pumping out content pretty much. That's gonna be my main goal. Now when it comes out, well, now these 2 days, and then obviously when the 30th hit.
Yes. Well, I hope your journey as a content creator stays successful and will keep bringing you joy. Besides Arc Raiders, do you have anything else planned in the near future?
Hunger, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Hunger looks pretty cool. Yeah, Hunger looks good.
I have seen that.
Hunger looks, and then today someone told me about a game called rule of engagement
Doesn't ring a
that
bell.
looks insane. Now, I've never heard about it either. It kind of looks too good to be true. When I watched the trailer, I was like, it's kind of like it giving me the vibes of like Day Before, or the Day Before it was called.
Oh,
Like
horrible. Yeah.
it just looks too like I've never heard about it. It's from an Eastern studio, and it just looks so good. So I was super surprised how I've never heard about it. But I'm in their content creator program now, so whenever they have a playtest, I'm gonna test it out and see if it is too good to be true.
Okay, well,
But definitely that game is fun.
I guess we'll keep in the loop then.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
my last question, where can people find you?
Twitch.tv/ETTNIX or just YouTube ETTNIX.
Okay, I'll make sure to throw in all your links.
W's.
I'm your host, Krader. Tune in for the next broadcast and see you in Speranza.